Meghan Markle and Harry needs a break. Why they delay their project? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry officially said goodbye to their royal office on Tuesday, March 31. Then radio silence. An expert from the royal family was surprised by this sudden discretion and thought he knew the reason. We were eagerly awaiting to discover the new projects of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry following the departure from the royal family on March 31. In the end, nothing happened. Unique project unveiled the dubbing of Meghan Markle for a Disney documentary. The Sussexes are now enjoying their new confined life in Malibu with their little Archie and have yet to announce anything. Omid Scobie, specialist in the royal family, was surprised by their post-Brexit choices. In the latest episode of his podcast, Airport broadcast this Saturday, April the 4th, May 31st, arrived very quickly without anyone noticing, and the couple announced the start of the transition period on Instagram. At the same time, they revealed that they were closing their accounts on social media and their site, and they were taking a break for the next few months. I think it took everyone by surprise, he said. 5 days after the end of their presence on the internet under the name Sussex Royal, the couple didn't reveal a new platform to promote their charitable work, and they have a good reason. After 2 chaotic years, they take a break to take a step back. We talked a lot about the projects that the couple were preparing and the initiatives they were ready to launch. In reality, we are dealing with 2 people who confided. We too needed a break. If we made a big deal of it in January when the couple announced their departure from the royal family, we'll have to wait a bit before seeing them again in the spotlight. This decision that Meghan Markle confined to Los Angeles had to make the broken heart. Meghan Markle was happy to settle in Los Angeles to find the cameras of Hollywood and her mother Doria. It was without counting on the epidemic of coronavirus and the containment decree in California, which upset all her projects and led the Duchess to make a difficult choice. Meghan Markle has put her new California life on hold. Cruel coincidence of the calendar, just before leaving the royal family definitively on March 31, the Sussexes settled down in Los Angeles in full confinement. So even if Meghan Markle has finally come closer to Hollywood to resume her acting career, her projects will still have to wait a bit, just like her mother, Doria Ragland, who lives only 10 kilometers away, but whom the Duchess has chosen to preserve, even if it means suffering from this separation. Very close to her, Meghan Markle was impatient to be able to see her mother as often as she wanted without having to take a private jet across borders. For little Archie, it was also the prospect of seeing his grandmother very regularly, but the epidemic of coronavirus hitting the planet has considerably changed the situation. To avoid contamination, Doria is 63 and therefore considered to be at high risk. Meghan Markle has entrenched herself in Los Angeles with Harry and Archie in a villa at nearly 15,000 euros per night, which offers 8 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms, what softened the containment somewhat. For Meghan Markle, however, nothing can replace the presence and comfort of her mother. Meghan is heartbroken. After all, one of the main reasons why she chose to live in Los Angeles was to be close to her mom, reports a source on Sunday on The Sun, the remarks are relayed by the Daily Mail. So to ward off the distance, Meghan and Doria call each other almost every day via WhatsApp or FaceTime, even if it is obviously not the same thing, said the source. To change her mind, the Duchess is focusing for the moment on a return to the spotlight and in front of the cameras of the best directors of Hollywood, as she demands. Prince Harry inseparable from Chelsea Devi. Prince Harry and the pretty Chelsea Devi have loved and left each other for years. Have the 2 young people met once and for all? I love you, me neither. This is a refrain that Prince Harry and Chelsea Devi know by heart. Since 2004, the couple has experienced as many ups and downs as a roller coaster. The Crown Prince's brother, William, may be courted on all sides. He always returns in the arms of the intrepid Chelsea. After long months of distance between them and a list of pretenders which lengthens behind the young prince, here that the 2 lovers would have found themselves, the Daily Mail Crown expert Katie Nicholl seems convinced. A source allegedly told the journalist that the grandson of Queen Elizabeth II and the blonde girl would have crossed paths with mutual friends and that the magic would have worked again. For the past 3 weeks, Harry and Chelsea have therefore seen each other several times, and discreetly, should we think, like Katie Nicholl, that they never really stopped loving each other? For the prince, the pretty Zimbabwean is not just a simple girlfriend. In April 2011, Chelsea Devi was prominently in Westminster Abbey to attend the wedding of Prince William and Catherine Middleton, a sort of formalization for the girl who had been waiting for him for a long time, but that hadn't stopped the lovebirds from parting again. So here are reunions that force us to remain cautious. Meghan Markle, nonetheless, has no longer seen her mom Doria on account that moving back to Los Angeles, notwithstanding now living just 10 miles aside as she maintains to isolate with Prince Harry and Archie. Meghan Markle has no longer visible her mom Doria, considering the fact that the transferring again to LA, no matter living just 10 miles apart. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are preserving with themselves to isolate at a secluded mansion in a personal gated community with infant Archie after transferring from Vancouver Island, Canada in advance this month. They have got thus so far unable to visit Meghan's 63-year-old mother due to the coronavirus epidemic. A source advised the Solar on Sunday Meghan is truly heartbroken in spite of everything. One of the fundamental reasons that she determined to stay in LA was to be close to her mom. Due to her age, Doria glaringly must be cautious, and Meghan and Harry are sticking rigidly to all formal hints when it comes to coronavirus. They have been WhatsApping and FaceTiming almost day by day. However, obviously it is not the identical. The source went on to mention that Meghan, 38, will now be the usage of tons of her free time to recognition on her philanthropic reasons after she and Harry, 35, formally stepped down as senior working royals in advance this week. It is far notion that the couple are preserving with to search for their forever home within the prosperous vicinity of Malibu closing month. Sources claim that the couple plan to hire a sprawling $20 million mansion inside the place to get an experience for social existence. Put up makes it the massive 8-bedroom, 10-restroom assets, expenses a hefty $15,950 a night, but the resources informed Daily Mail that the couple is keen to pair in Malibu earlier than laying down any long-time roots. Former royal butler Paul Burrell has formally claimed that Princess Diana changed into planning on shifting to the sprawling Malibu home to escape the scrutiny of the British press earlier than she died. Malibu's most famous residents consist of the likes of Cindy Crawford, Courtney Cox, Leonardo DiCaprio, Steven Spielberg, and Patrick Dempsey. The move to the United States is notioned to have been brought on through Meghan's plans to return to appearing, but an enterprise supply exclusively told DailyMail.com in advance this week that she is handiest interested in operating with A-list directors in the hope that she may be taken critically as an actress. The former Suits actress is worried that critics are going to be specifically difficult on her, and so she desires to ensure a director of proper caliber is hooked up to the undertaking. The Duchess of Sussex has been telling her retailers that she wishes Ava DuVernay concerned, and they need to find the right script, the insider brought. Despite the fact that Meghan has obtained plenty of offers, she thinks most of them are tacky and beneath her. On Friday, Disney Nature launched its documentary on elephants on Disney Plus that is narrated by means of Meghan. It marks the primary solo activity Meghan took in view that stepping again from her obligations as a senior royal family member. Harry has instructed his and Meghan's agent that the couple could now not take any jobs that mocked the Queen or the royal circle of relatives. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's money-making plans disruptive, expert claims. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's won't follow preordained rules within the states thanks to their branding consistent with Los Angeles-based royal expert Jatinder Shahdev. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry won't follow preordained rules thanks to their brand. An LA-based expert has claimed the couple announced that they were making the choice to face down from full-time royal duties in January and moved to Meghan Markle's hometown in LA. They have now been slammed by Chelsea Devi, who is the author of the Kim Kardashian Principle, who claims that they're going to not follow preordained rules. Speaking to The Guardian, Jatinda said, "The Meghan and Harry brand has always been very disruptive. They're getting to show us all a special way during which royalty members can live." The LA expert continued by saying he sees charity being their prime revenue stream and envisions a forward-thinking Vogue charitable foundation. Mr. Shadev also believes Harry will do a book to open up about his life as a royalty member. The expert explained the closest comparison to Meghan and Harry are going to be the Obamas and what they're actually